Good evening, all of you. Just tell me in the chat whether I'm audible and whether my screen is visible. Okay, great. Thank you for confirming, everyone. We'll just wait for 1 minute. I think a lot of students are joining in. So we'll just wait for 1 minute and then we will start. Yes, thank you everyone for confirming. Okay. So let us start with today's session. I'm really very excited for this particular session because this particular session will be for the 2025 batch students, especially those who are preparing for Goldman Sachs. Okay. So a few days before, I think 1 or 2 weeks before, we had updated about this particular opportunity that Goldman Sachs is hiring 2025 batch through its engineering campus hiring program. Okay. So I hope all of you have registered for the program because tomorrow is the last date to register for the program. And maybe in the next week or so, you will be facing the first round of your examination for Goldman Sachs. And that particular round is going to be aptitude round. So a lot of students came up to us to, they were asking about like how they have to prepare for examination. For your information, we have already started with the free preparation course for Goldman Sachs. So I think those who have registered, they have already received a dashboard with around, we have created around 22 videos. It is around 35 to 40 hours of free course for Goldman Sachs round 1. Okay. So if you have not joined that course, later on, I'll tell you how to join that course. Make sure you attend this session till the end so that you get entire information. So in short, I will tell you what we are going to do today. First, we are going to check like what are the important things required for Goldman Sachs preparation. Okay. I'll tell you some of the very important strategies to crack this particular exam. Next, we discuss about Goldman Sachs. Okay, but you are 2025 batch students, but what about other campus and off-campus opportunities? Okay, so how you have to prepare for that. Now I know majority of you might be very nervous about this particular exam because you haven't mainly started your preparation and suddenly this opportunity has come up, and this might happen in future as well. So there will be some opportunities which will come in November, December, next semester. So it might happen if you don't prepare early, then such opportunities will come, but because of lack of preparation, maybe you won't be able to excel in that particular exam. Okay, so we are going to check what should be your roadmap for placement preparation as a 2025 batch student. I'll tell you in very much detail. Okay. And I'll also tell you how you can prepare for basically campus placements, off campus placements, high CTC companies, everything we are going to discuss. Okay. So meanwhile, whenever I'm speaking, maybe you can listen to me, take down notes. If you have got any queries, just note down, because at the end, we'll have some Q&A session as well. So let me just start now. Before we start, let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Amit Prabhu. I am co-founder of Talent Battle. All of you, those who do not know Talent Battle, so Talent Battle is a one-stop platform for placement preparation. Students from more than 5,000 plus colleges use our placement preparation courses to prepare for placements. We have a community of more than 258,000 subscribers on YouTube. We have got 4 lakh plus students registered on our platform. We have been doing this from 2013 and it's been more than 10 years now. So we have got more than 40,000 plus successful placements. We also have got Instagram pages, different like for 2023 batch, 24 batch, 25 batch. And we have more than like 250,000 students following different Instagram pages on Instagram. Okay. We have also partnered with companies like TCS, Ion, NCS Group, Bentley Systems, Norbremse, and 50 other companies are there which are in partnership with us, who are who help us for fresher hiring basically. Okay, we are associated with 20 plus colleges for their complete placement preparation training and company specific training as well. So this is a short information about us. Now let us start with Goldman Sachs. Okay, first of all, guys, let us check what was the previous year pattern. There can be a chance that they do some slight changes this year, but for the past 2 to 3 years, they have been following the pattern more or less the same. Okay. So what is going to be the pattern for Goldman Sachs? First, there would be 90 minutes and around 70 questions. There are around 7 sections, I would say. The first section is numerical computations. It is going to have 12 questions, numerical reasoning, 12 questions, abstract reasoning, 12 questions, diagrammatic reasoning, 12 questions, logical reasoning, 12 questions. And then there are 2 comprehension sections, which 5 questions of each section. Okay. Now, I think most of you know this because we have already posted this particular pattern on our Instagram page. Okay. On our Instagram page, we had already posted this. And this is the pattern which might get followed this year also. If there are any particular changes we come to know about it, we'll immediately update you on our social media channels. Last year, there was a negative marking. So you were getting +5 marks for a correct answer and -2 marks for wrong answer. Okay. The level of difficulty of this particular exam is going to be difficult. But there are some strategies which I'm going to share with you, and that will help you to score more in Goldman Sachs to crack the first aptitude round. Okay. Now, many students were asking whether they will get coding questions in this particular aptitude round. No, the first round is going to be only aptitude. After that, those students who crack the aptitude round, they are going to get a coursework from Goldman Sachs. Then there will be a technical round, and then there will be final interview and basically the offer you are going to get for the internship. Every year what Goldman Sachs does is basically they conduct this particular drive for full-time role as well as internship role. But this year they have launched it only for the internship role as of now. But maybe during your internship, if you are performing very well, then they can convert your internship into full-time offer as well. Okay. Now, I hope you can take the screenshot of this particular screen so that later on you can refer to the pattern. So this is going to be the pattern most probably. This is the previous year pattern. There can be a chance, I'm repeating, that Goldman Sachs may change slight some things. Okay. But if there is any particular information we get, we'll definitely share it with you all. Okay. But for now, to prepare for Goldman Sachs, I think this is the pattern you need to refer and move ahead. Okay. Now, so what are the questions basically in numerical computations? So first important topic is time and work, percentage, ratio, divisibility, profit loss, fractions, problems on trains, average, and permutation combination. Now you might say that I am in third year, I don't even know these topics, but you might have heard sometimes if in your school days or college days, if you have appeared for maths Olympiad, abacus exams, or science Olympiad. So these kind of questions used to come, but this will be of a very higher level for Goldman Sachs. Okay. When I will show you the free course which we have launched, we have already covered some of the previous year Goldman Sachs questions and we have solved those particular questions. So you'll get an idea what kind of questions these are. But these are majorly quantitative aptitude questions. So aptitude is generally divided into 3: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. So numerical computations, whatever these topics are, these are basically from the quantitative aptitude. Okay. Now, guys, expected cutoff and everything basically depends on like how many students they want for the next round. It depends on how the students who are appearing perform. So whether they keep it on the performance basis or whether they keep some minimum criteria above which they will take all students, this entirely is up to Goldman Sachs. Okay. So there is no particular cutoff which is officially shared by Goldman Sachs. And if any particular website is telling you some cutoff, it is completely like there is no base to that. So don't think about cutoff. Think about how you can score maximum marks. So don't think about cutoff right now. Okay. Next is numerical reasoning. So this particular section is also going to have 12 questions. Questions based on letter series, number series, finding the missing number, missing letter. So there will be maybe a square with, you can say like a square, and it is divided into more squares. Each square will have a number and then there will be a missing number. Letter series, there will be series of letters and you have to find the next letter in that series. Number series also same. So I'll tell you where you can find these questions so that you can get a reference. Basically, I'll tell you that particular thing. We have already created the course as I mentioned, but currently just keep this in mind that these are the topics which will be coming in for numerical reasoning. Next is abstract reasoning. Okay. Now abstract reasoning is the section where you have to, you'll be getting figure based questions a lot. Okay. So you have to find the number of triangles. Then the first figure is folded to form, and which figure, so basically you will get one particular question figure and that is folded to form which of the option figure. So you have to select the correct option. Then there will be a problem figure and choosing the correct answer from the options. There will be some questions. So there are a lot of figure based questions, or there will be a series of figures. So they will rotate the same figure and then they will ask you which figure will be followed and you have to choose the correct option. Okay. So such kind of questions will be there. Yes, the aptitude test will be online. Okay, so it is going to be completely online. Want previous year questions and answers. So we have already created videos of previous year questions. So we'll provide you that on our dashboard. Already many students have already started accessing that particular course. But I'll show you at the end of this session, I'll show you how you can take that free course and you can start accessing all the material as well. Okay. Next, very interesting section. You might have heard about this section for the first time. That is diagrammatic reasoning. So it has again got 12 questions. Okay. It has got figure-based questions like operators, symbols, circuit diagram questions, switch and bulb type of questions. Then a dice with its one of its face is numbered. It is rolled and moved to a particular position. And then the questions based on that particular scenario are asked. There are flowchart based questions. Now, reading this particular section or knowing about this particular section, you might feel that this is the most difficult question section, but to your surprise, this is basically the most easy section. Okay, so once you go through the previous year questions of diagrammatic reasoning, then you will understand that this is the section which you need to attempt at any cost. Okay. Test date, I think it is around mid of September, right? So before the test, I think 1 or 2 days, you will get the test email. So they will, Goldman Sachs, or it is basically conducted on HackerRank every year. So you will get a mail from HackerRank about the test link and like the time, date, everything. Okay. So generally they don't send it like 1 week or 2 weeks before. They'll just send it like 1 or 2 days before. Okay. Yes. So yeah, in dashboard, we have covered all the videos, Mohammed. So there are 1-year-old video, 2-year-old video, last exam videos are also covered in that particular dashboard because Goldman Sachs has been following the same pattern for last 2 to 3 exams. So make sure you go through all the previous year questions, which will help you to perform well in the upcoming exam. Okay. Is the text proctored? Yes, the test is going to be proctored. I'll cover all the general doubts later on, guys. Just focus on whatever I'm sharing with you now. So logical reasoning, there are another 12 questions. So you'll get questions based on setting arrangements, data interpretation, coding, decoding, calendar, direction, sense, and clock. Okay. And the last 2 sections are comprehension. So you are going to get a paragraph and then there are 5 questions based on first paragraph. Then there is another paragraph and remaining 5 questions are based on the second paragraph. Now, guys, you have understood the pattern. You have understood what are the topics they are going to ask basically in each of the sections, right? But now what is going to be the most important strategy? The thing is like all the students who have previously appeared for Goldman Sachs will share you one particular thing, that time is the challenge. Okay. It is not possible to attempt all the questions, all the 70 questions in 90 minutes of time because the level of difficulty is very high. Okay. So what happens generally, students tend to get stuck in 1 or 2 questions and then they will miss out on some of the very easy questions which are there maybe in the middle or the end of the question paper. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't get stuck basically on one particular question. Next, there is negative marking. So attempting all questions is not the aim. Attempting, you can say above average. So out of maybe 70, if you are attempting 30 or 40 questions, then it will be a good number to crack basically. Okay. So 40 plus questions is very good. Okay. But once you attend the test, you'll understand it is not easy to attend all the questions. Okay. Next, moving in between sections. Now, from the past year experiences, what happens is you can move in between the sections. So there are around 70 questions and 90 minutes. So you can utilize the entire time for any questions. So you can go to first question, then you can jump directly to 7th question, then you can jump to 9th last question, and then again come back to 5th question. So you can jump in between the sections and in between the questions. This was the pattern last year. But if they follow the same pattern this year, then it will be very good. If not, you have to read the instructions before you start the exam. So before you start the exam, they will tell you which are the sections, whether you are able to jump in between sections or not, or whether there is section-wise timer. Last year, there was no section-wise timer. For the last 2 to 3 years, there is no section-wise timer. Okay. Next. Now, how to identify a question is from which section? Now, why I'm mentioning this? First, let me tell you which sections you should attempt first. Okay. Now, first you should attempt diagrammatic reasoning type of questions. So problems based on flowcharts, circuit diagrams, and moving cubes, because these questions are going to take very less amount of time and the level of difficulty is also not that much difficult. Okay. Next, guys, everyone take a screenshot of this particular screen because this is going to be very, very useful for you when you are going to attempt the exam. So first of all, make sure that you attempt diagrammatic reasoning. Okay. Next, you have to attempt the abstract reasoning. So type of questions will be non-verbal analogy, paper cutting, folding type of questions, cubes, counting the number of triangles, counting number of squares. So this will be the second section you have to attempt. Third is logical reasoning type of questions. So data interpretation, direction sense, sitting arrangement, a moderate level of letter series and number series, odd man out, coding, decoding, such kind of questions will be asked in logical reasoning. So attempt that. Next, go for numerical computation. Okay. So in that you will face questions based on time work, percentage, ratio, fractions, whichever I have mentioned. Then you can go for comprehension or numerical reasoning. Now guys, 4, 5 and 6, numerical computation, comprehension, numerical reasoning. These are the most time consuming sections of the entire exam. Okay. Even if you feel that I am able to solve questions based on percentage, or if you feel that I am able to solve questions based on maybe ratio, proportion, profit, loss, you might be knowing the formulas, tips, tricks, shortcuts, everything, but they are really very time consuming and difficult questions in numerical computation, numerical reasoning. Comprehension, entirely you have to read the paragraph and then try to find the answers for the paragraph. If you are really good in comprehending, then you can go and attempt it first. But otherwise, I would recommend section number 4, 5, 6, you go later. Section number diagrammatic reasoning, abstract reasoning, logical reasoning, you go and attempt first. Now, what happens is basically the challenge is you are going to face 70 questions, right? But you are going to face the 70 questions in this sequence. Okay. But I told you to attempt diagrammatic reasoning first, right? So how will you directly go to diagrammatic reasoning? Now, what happens is whenever you are going to open the exam, question number 1 to 12 are going to be numerical computations. Okay. Question number 13 to 24 is going to be numerical reasoning. 25 to 36 is going to be abstract reasoning. 37 to 48 is going to be diagrammatic reasoning. So you have to remember this. Now, as a student, if I want to directly jump to diagrammatic reasoning, I know that the first 36 questions are not going to be diagrammatic reasoning. Diagrammatic reasoning is going to start from question number 37. So I will directly go and click question number 37 and I'll start with diagrammatic reasoning. If I want to start with abstract reasoning after diagrammatic reasoning, then what I will do, first 24 questions I'll skip, I'll go to question number 25. Okay. Then what about this? So 12 fours are 48, right? So after 48, 49 is logical reasoning. So if you want to go for logical reasoning, go and click question number 49. So that's what I said over here. If you want to, how to identify the questions. So they are going to number the question 1 to 70. And the first 12 questions are going to be from section 1, that is numerical computation, next 12 numerical reasoning, next 12 abstract reasoning. And they are not going to start again from 1. So numerical reasoning, first question is going to be question number 13. Abstract reasoning, first question is going to be question number 25. So make sure you attempt the sections in this particular manner, because numerical computation, numerical reasoning, comprehension is very time consuming. Okay. So make sure, I hope, just tell me in the chat, guys, whether you are understanding whatever I'm telling you. Just tell me in the chat. Deepraj, currently we are not going to talk about coding round because coding round is going to be afterwards. So after your course work as well. So first crack the aptitude, then do the coursework. Then we will talk about the coding round. We'll have a session for coding round as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. So I hope since thank you for confirming. I hope you have understood whatever I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So many students, what happened last year or year before that is they started with the numerical computation section and it consumed a lot of time, and then they could not attempt easy questions of logical reasoning, abstract reasoning, and diagrammatic reasoning. Okay. So take a screenshot of this, follow this particular, you can say sequence. Okay. Now, let me just show you one particular thing. Just I'll go here. Okay. So guys, this is the dashboard. Basically, this is the free course which we have provided to students. So you will find the link in the description, or later on, again, I will share the link in the chat. So here we have given all the previous year Goldman Sachs questions. So each, there are sessions. So this aptitude session 1 and 2 is going to have mixed sections. Then there are diagrammatic reasoning questions, logical reasoning questions, numerical computations, abstract reasoning, numerical reasoning. These are some technical MCQs which will be useful for next round, not for this one. So these are again some of the questions of engineering hiring program. So all the questions are based on the all 7 sections basically for aptitude round. Okay, so just go and enroll for this particular free course. This is absolutely free of cost. So just let me just show you where you can find it. So if you visit TalentBattle.in, just scroll down and here you will find that Goldman Sachs free preparation course. So you can just click on free buy now, register, and you will get the course on your particular dashboard. Okay, so on the dashboard, you can visit the company specific training, and there you are going to get this particular course. Okay, so you can just watch this course, because this course is around 35 to 40 hours. So you can watch this. I think exam is just 5 to 6 days, and these videos will really help you to basically prepare. These questions are basically 1 year old, 2 year old questions also, because the pattern is entirely same for last 2 to 3 years. They have not changed the pattern. Okay, now let me just come back to the presentation. Okay. So now guys, all of you are 2025 batch students. I know Goldman Sachs is a very great opportunity, but I know many of you might be feeling this, that I am not prepared and I don't know how I am going to prepare in the next 6 days. And you are feeling it absolutely right, because unless and until you go through the conceptual, you can say clarity of aptitude coding, it is very difficult to solve questions based on such kind of companies. Not even these kind of companies, but even if you start checking out questions for 4-5 LPA companies as well, if you have not cleared the concepts of quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, it is going to be really very difficult to prepare basically, okay, for these kind of companies. So I'm going to share with you a roadmap, especially for the 2025 batch students, because you have got ample amount of time. Guys, think about your seniors, those who are 2024 batch students. They have already started with their placements. They don't have that much time to do multiple activities like profile building, projects, certifications, or aptitude training, company specific training. They don't have time, but you have got really good amount of time. So currently September is going on. So these 4 months and next 5 months, around 9 months of preparation time you have once the actual campus and off campus placements will start. Okay. One very important thing, don't think about which college you are from, whether I will get on campus or not. There are going to be a lot of off campus opportunities, because you might have checked out that basically the recession is going to end next year and the situations are improving. So it should not happen that opportunities will come and you are not prepared for that. Okay. So now first, what I'm going to tell you is the first stage. Okay. So this is the first stage which is required. These are some of the basic skills required to prepare for any campus placement process, whether it is a service-based company, product-based company, whether it is on campus, off campus, whatever things you are watching on the screen right now, that is very important. So let us check one by one. First is the general aptitude. So you need to know quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. It is not just about the concepts. Okay. You need to know the shortcuts, tips, tricks as well. And you need to solve a lot of mock tests. Mock tests are important to make sure that whether you are able to solve a given question in the given time or not. So once you go through all the quantitative aptitude topics, there are around 50 to 60 topics combining all three. So once you learn the concepts, once you learn the tips, tricks, shortcuts, then make sure you solve a lot of mock tests. Okay. This skill aptitude is going to be asked by 99% of the companies. Even companies like Goldman Sachs are asking aptitude in their first round. This round is basically, I would say, a rejection round. Why? Because majority of the students are going to get rejected from the first round, and a 10 to 20% of the students are going to get selected for the next round. So you need to be very well prepared for aptitude. Don't just ignore aptitude and coding. Next is programming language, that is coding. So you need to know either 1 or 2 languages. You don't go and try to learn all the programming languages. So you can go for C, C++, Java, or Python, depending upon your branch or stream. If you are good with Java, then continue Java. If you're good with C++, do that. If you are good with Python, just continue that particular language. C language we generally recommend to students because it helps to solve technical MCQ questions which are asked in technical tests, because they are generally pseudocode type of questions based on C programming. But if I say for object-oriented programming, if you ask me which language I would tell students to prepare, I will tell them for object-oriented, go for C++ or Java. For Python, guys, what happens is it is very difficult to convince the interviewers or the companies that you are doing data structure using Python, because data structure in Python, you will get ready-made libraries and inbuilt functions, right? So you cannot do data structures in Python, or you can do data structures in Python, but you cannot show your knowledge to the interviewer that you are having DSA knowledge. So for DSA, you need to do it using C++ or Java. If you are learning latest technologies, maybe like AI, ML, data science, you are doing that, then Python will be helpful for you. But whatever might be your branch or stream, you need to know programming language. You might be from mechanical, electrical, electronics, but programming language is mandatory, because again, 99% of the companies are having coding round and expecting programming knowledge basically in their first round as well. Next, data structures, algorithm, and database management system. You need to be thorough with all the concepts of data structures and database management systems, that is DBMS. Majority of the companies are again asking questions on DSA and DBMS. Okay. Again, learning programming language is not just about knowing what is object-oriented programming, or knowing the concept is not only sufficient. You need to solve practice questions, solve coding questions, okay? And that too company-specific coding questions, not just your academic level of coding questions. So yeah, those particular questions which you are solving, they need to be of good level, okay? I don't know how many of you have started preparing for coding or aptitude, but majority of the students, those who are preparing for placements, you might be facing one particular challenge, which is very common among all students. The challenge is, whenever you are watching one or solving one particular question, okay, if you're not able to solve it, and once you look at the solution of that particular question, you will feel like, yeah, this is very easy and I have understood that particular problem. You will get a coding question, you are not able to solve, you will check the solution, you feel, oh, it was so easy, I've got the question and I have understood everything. But next time, again, if I give you the same question with a little bit of twist, or if I change the numbers, then again, you are not able to think on it. Many students face this problem during their practice. They are able to solve everything, but if they are given an exam, or if they are told to solve one new question, then they are not able to solve. Now, I know many of you will be facing this particular problem. The reason why you are facing this particular problem is because you are not giving yourself enough time to think during your practice sessions. So in your practice session, let the aptitude or coding problem take 20-30 minutes of your time, but first try to solve it by yourself. If you are not able to solve, just take a hint from the solution. Don't look at the entire solution. Then again, try to solve. Give yourself time to think. And if you're completely not able to solve even after that, then go and look at the solution. So what happens, maximum number of times, if you give more time than you are able to solve, this you might feel as a time waste, but no, if you do this particular activity, it is actually improving your thinking ability. And then in the exam, basically, whenever you are getting any new question, you have that habit of thinking on any new problem, giving yourself time. So that is going to help you to improve your problem of basically you are able to solve in practice, but not able to solve during exams. Okay. Now, you have to go through the domain-based concepts as well. So if your core company is coming, maybe mechanical, electrical, electronics company is coming, they might ask you some questions based on your core subjects as well. Some computer-based subjects are also very important. So even if there is an IT company coming in, they might ask you questions based on operating systems, computer networks as well. So make sure you are preparing for that. And generally what happens, they will ask you MCQ-based questions on such kind of subjects. Okay. Next. Personal interview. Now, many students feel that what we have to prepare in personal interview, but guys, the interviewers are never going to come with a question bank, right? So they are going to ask you some very frequently asked questions, or they are going to ask you question on your resume. Now, what happens is, majority of the students, they know what questions are going to be asked, but they never plan what they are going to say in the interview. What happens? They will say something in the interview, but that is not that much effective or impressive. So what we generally tend to tell students is that whatever are the frequently asked questions, like introduce yourself, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what is your long-term goal, short-term goal. So such kind of answers you can prepare. Okay. Prepare, I mean to say you can plan what you are going to say. Okay. Next is technical interview. Same for that. So a technical interviewer is going to ask you questions on your internship, on your major project, minor project. He will ask you some questions based on the workshops or certification online courses which you have done. But if you are not able to explain those answers properly, then it will not be that much impressive. So what we tend to tell students is prepare or plan your interview answers. Okay. And the last but most important thing is you need to make your resume right now. You have to, why am I saying right now? Not because you are going to face an interview in next week, but you have to analyze what is a good resume. Good resume is having a good format and good content. Poor, you can say, if it is a very good format but doesn't have good content, then that is of no use. So analyze your particular resume, like how many projects you have done apart from academic projects. Academic, I mean to say, which were compulsory in your college. Have you done any extra project or hobby project? Have you done any extra workshop or online course which will help you to improve your profile? Have you done any internship? Whether you have done any internship in the past 6 semesters or 4 semesters, 5 semesters, whatever you have faced till now. So you have to analyze, and this analysis will help you to plan what you need to do in the next 8 to 9 months, so that by the end of your third year, once you enter final year, you will understand that before placements, you have got everything in place. Okay. So that's the reason, if you make your resume right now, you will understand what are the strong points in your resume right now, what are the lackings, and then you can work upon that. Now, guys, whatever things we have mentioned, general aptitude, the first point, programming language, at least one, data structures, DBMS, your core subjects, okay? Then creating frequently asked personal and technical interview questions and creating your resume. This is basically the basic skills required before you jump to the next level. Now, many students come up to us and ask like how I should prepare for product-based companies. I want to get placed in Google, Microsoft, Netflix, all kind of companies. I want to get package about 20 LPA. But the stage of getting a 20 LPA package is not directly going and solving those company questions. Okay. I have seen students who are not knowing basics of coding and they directly ask us for competitive coding questions. So this is the first stage which you need to do. This is a part of your roadmap. Acquire these basic skills as soon as possible. Once you acquire these basic skills, guys, you can basically focus on this particular part, which is profile building. Okay. If you are having 100 students in your college, if a company is coming in, they want 10 students, they want to basically select 10 out of 100, then how will you differentiate yourself from the crowd? And this profile building is basically going to help you to differentiate yourself from the crowd of other 90 people. Okay. What are these? These are latest technology knowledge. So what are the latest technologies? Maybe you need to have full stack knowledge, MERN stack, mean stack, or Java full stack. Okay. Data science, AI, ML, data analytics, cybersecurity, cloud computing. These are some of the topics, trending topics, latest technologies on which if you have knowledge and done some mini project, it will differentiate you from the crowd. Okay. Next, having projects based on programming. So if you are doing Java, have some 2 to 3 extra projects on Java or on your domain. So if you're from mechanical, electrical, electronic student, then have some extra projects based on your domain as well. Now, apart from why this is important, because it is very important to differentiate yourself from the crowd. Okay. So why a student does extra project? It shows his interest towards his basically the branch. So if I am a computer science IT student, and if my academics or college tells me that you have to do one mini project, one mega project, but if apart from that, I have got 3 to 4 extra projects, which I have done out of my interest, then the company or the interviewer can clearly see my interest or my initiative skills. Okay. And also anyways, while doing projects, I am going to increase my technical knowledge as well. Okay. If you don't want to do projects on programming, you can do projects on latest technologies like web development, AI, ML, data science as well. Have some extra projects. That's what I want to say. You need to do internships. It is not necessary that you should do in-office internship only, because currently if that in-office internship is not paying you or stipend, then it is going to be costly for you to move to another city and go and do. But if you are able to do in-office, or a virtual or remote internship is also very good to do. Okay. Next, you need to do technical workshops and webinars. So if you have got opportunity in college to do various technical workshops, seminars, webinars, go and do that. Okay. Because it will help you to put things which are very important in your resume. Next, other co-curricular activities. Your college might be organizing a lot of fests. So maybe you have to be a part of the organizing committee. do such activities, because what happens, apart from academic knowledge, technical knowledge, companies are expecting students to have soft skills. So soft skills does not mean only good English speaking skill. Soft skill also means leadership skills, team skills, like how you behave in a team, whether you are able to work in a team or not. And these are only going to develop when you are working in a group while organizing these co-curricular activities. Okay, so you can take basically a screenshot of this as well. Let me just plug in here. Okay, so I hope you have got this. So guys, when you can prepare for this, or when you can focus on this, as soon as you complete your basic requirements of skills, you can go and start building your profile. Okay, now let me just move ahead. So once you are ready with your profile and basic skills, then you can start preparing for the companies which are visiting your campus. So now you might say, why I should prepare now? I am in third year. But guys, first two things, these are only going to take you around 4, 5, 6 months. Okay, and this particular thing, after 4 to 5 or 6 months, you are already going to start facing campus placements. Okay, so what you have to do in company specific training, because you have, first thing is you have to understand the pattern and strategy. You have to understand the previous year questions, how that company is asking questions, what is the level of difficulty, from which topics they are asking questions, what are the company specific mock tests. Solve at least 3 mock tests. You'll understand whether you are able to solve that company's question in given amount of time or not. Okay, next, that company might be having some trend of asking similar type of technical and personal interview questions. You can check that. Okay, next, face at least one mock technical and one mock personal interview before your actual interview. See, mock interviews will help you to understand what mistakes you are making in the interview, what are your positive points, what are the points which are creating impression, what points are not creating impression. So if you do mock interviews, it will help you to you can say avoid mistakes in actual interview. Okay, and then the general information about the company. So whichever company you are targeting, you need to know where it is located, who is the CEO, what are the various services and products offered by that particular company. So HR sometimes might ask you such kind of questions in the HR interview. So this is about company specific. Now let me just move ahead. Once you do that, then you can start preparing for your dream company or dream package. Now the students who want 20 LPA, 40 LPA, 30 LPA, these are the things which you need to do after the first 3 things: basic skills, profile building, preparing for 4 to 8 LPA, 10 LPA companies. Once you are ready for that, then you go and prepare for the dream companies. Okay, for that you require advanced DSA and SQL. Majority of the companies are going to you can say expect advanced DSA and SQL skills for high package companies. Participate in competitive coding and hackathons. Okay, then building high level projects of the basically in the domain of your choice. So suppose you want high package in full stack, if you want high package in AI/ML, then you have to build high level projects in that particular domain. Okay, you should have a GitHub profile with all your projects on GitHub. You have to face multiple mock interviews in this case. You might be watching some videos on YouTube which say that this person got placed in Microsoft, he got placed in Amazon, he got placed in maybe another company. But already to get placed in that company, that person has faced a lot of rejections as well. He has faced a lot of mock interviews as well. It is not going to happen that the first company is going to come and you are going to get placed in that particular high package company. So it is going to take a lot of effort, and that particular effort takes a lot of time. So it is not going to happen next year, 1 month, in 1 month I'll prepare for placements and I'll get placed with high package. No, that is not going to happen. If any of your seniors tell you that I just worked for 1 month and got placed with this package, he is telling you that, but behind he has worked a lot to get that particular package. So no one will clearly tell you how much he has studied or how much hard work he has put in for that particular success. Okay. Next, you have dream companies or man companies have their own hiring process. So Google has entirely different hiring process. So go on their website and check out what is their hiring process. So it is not going to be like a regular companies. They are going to hire sometimes through internships as well. So they will offer internships first, and then they will convert your internship to full-time offer if they find you suitable during internship. So getting an internship in a very good company is also a chance that you might get a full-time offer as well. Okay. Your LinkedIn profile should be top notch. Okay, there is no excuse to LinkedIn profile, because if you have got a very good LinkedIn profile, there are chances that you might get noticed from such kind of HRs who are hiring for high packages. Okay, Now, guys, just tell me in the chat whether you have got like what are the things I have told till now. Just tell me in the chat. Okay. Yes. So I hope at least as a 2025 batch students, those who have not at all started, at least you got some idea like what is the roadmap or where I have to lead, what are the things I need to do to make sure to get a good placement. Okay, and now guys, I would just like to share, like many students are asking about like how to prepare using Talent Battle. So let me tell you in detail information about how Talent Battle helps students to prepare for placements. You can give me another 10 to 15 minutes and I'll share you the detailed information about our particular masterclass course. And later on, you can ask me questions if you have got any. Okay. So we have got our complete placement preparation masterclass. Basically, for first, what I will do, I will tell you what are the contents of this particular masterclass. So there are a lot of content. So what I have done, I have created a flow chart basically. Okay. So in masterclass, the first thing, very important thing which we are providing is aptitude preparation. So in which you are going to get basically concept clearing lectures for quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability from basic to advanced. So even if you are currently zero in your aptitude skills, it does not matter to us. We are not just here to train already skilled students. Even if you are zero, we can train you to a high advanced level. Once the concept clearing lectures are over, we help you to prepare for aptitude using extra practice questions and mock test. Okay, so that is the thing about aptitude. Next, similarly for programming and data structure algorithms, that is DSA, again, concept clearing lectures for C, C++, Java, and Python. Whichever language you prefer, you can study for that particular language. And then DSA using all four languages is covered. Once you cover the practice, you can say concept clearing lectures of this programming and DSA, then you have to solve coding questions for practice. Separate practice questions are there for service-based and product-based companies as well. Okay. So aptitude, next programming and DSA. Third is company specific training. So all the previous year questions of 25 plus companies are currently provided service based and product based. And this list basically goes on increasing. So every now and then our team works on creating new questions, basically finding out previous year questions for various companies. So this list might increase in the next 6 to 7 months and might go up to 40 companies as well. Next. So these are three important things: aptitude, programming, DSA, and company specific. Now there are some things which will help you to build your profile. So the first very important thing is certifications. Okay. We have got a 300 plus hours of full stack development course in which MERN stack, mean stack, and Java full stack, all three are covered. Data science, AI, ML, cloud computing with AWS, IoT, and many other certification courses are there. Now, these are 500 plus hours of certification courses. Now, it is not just about course. Every course has a project. So if you do cloud computing using AWS, you have basically got a project which you need to complete after that particular course. And whenever you complete any particular course, so from programming, if you complete Java or you complete Python, here you complete maybe cloud computing or full stack, for each and every certificate, basically course, you will get one certification from Talent Battle, which you can add on your LinkedIn profile and to your resume. It will help you to improve your profile. Next, projects. Now, many students want to do extra projects, but they don't know how to do. So we already provide 25 plus projects, which are of easy, medium, and difficult level. Easy are basically for the core branch students like mechanical, electrical. If they want to start with their projects basically in programming, they can do that. Projects are based on programming languages and also on latest technologies. Okay. Now, it is not just about the project topic. In that particular project, you are going to get detailed videos about how to install the software right from there till the entire code and everything. Okay. So you will get the entire SDLC, like the software development lifecycle, how the project is built step by step. So you'll get the videos and basically you can do whichever project you wish to do in our list. And that project list also goes on increasing like the company specific list. Okay. Next, guys, there are some important computer subjects like computer networks, database, operating systems. So those courses are also covered. Very important thing, soft skills like interview preparation, resume making. So detailed lectures are provided on technical interview preparation, personal interview preparation, resume making. Okay, basic English grammar courses, cover letter writing, essay writing, everything is covered. Most important, one-to-one mock interviews are conducted with experts before your actual interview. So guys, you need not go and search for people to conduct your mock interview. Talent Battle team will basically conduct your mock interview before your actual interview. Okay. And individual resume correction is basically given to you. So you have to create resume, send it to us. We do corrections, we send it back to you, and final resume is created before your actual drive. Okay. Now, very important, guys. Don't think that you are a 2025 batch student and this is too early, because all of this is going to take a lot of time. Many students who started early from 2024 batch, they are in a very good position right now to face campus placements. And those who have not started early, they don't know like which thing they need to do first now, because the time is very less and they have already gotten opportunities. This is basically the content. Next, let me tell you delivery method. So now, whether this is provided live or recorded. So some things are provided live and some things are provided in recorded or self-paced format. Aptitude, you get live and recorded both. So you can watch live as well. If you don't want live, you can watch the recording as well. You can watch the recording of the live session as well. So for example, if you're watching live for 3-4 days and then you miss one day, you can watch that missed day live recording as well. Same for programming and data structures. It is live plus recorded. Company specific training, for some companies we conduct live training, for some companies we do recorded sessions or already there on the dashboard. Okay, but once you enroll, you get everything in recorded format as well. So if you want to start immediately, you can do everything immediately without attending the live sessions as well. Certifications are recorded because it depends entirely on student which certification he wants to do. So you get access everything immediately once you enroll for all the certification courses. Projects are recorded. Important computer subjects are self-paced or recorded. Interview preparation, resume making, soft skills are live plus recorded again. So this is about the content delivery method. Okay. Let me just show you in short. These are the number of hours and this goes on increasing. So company specific training is more than 500 plus hour. Certifications are more than 500 already right now. Okay. So this goes on increasing. These are the number of hours of lectures which are there on the dashboard. Okay. Let me just move it. So this is the certification which you get for every course which you complete. These are the tools and technologies basically which you will learn in Masterclass. Okay. So this is the overall roadmap. So you learn aptitude from basic to advanced, learn programming DSA from basic to advanced. You will build your profile certifications. Okay. Then you will go for learning soft skills. Then you will prepare for various companies in company specific training, do a lot of mock interviews before your actual interview. And you are going to iterate till success. So what is iterate till success is unless and until you get succeed or get placement offer, you are going to continue this. Okay. And even if you get placed, so suppose you get placed in 5 LPA company, your journey does not stop. You will try for higher package companies. Okay. So that is the overall roadmap which we follow in our class. Okay. Now guys, very important thing which we are started recently is that some students require personalized attention, whereas some students are smart enough to study in a group. Okay. So that's why what we have done, that some students want our mentors to call them on weekly basis. They want some individual attention for them. So that's why what we have done is we have created 2 parts to our basically course. One is the regular masterclass and second is a super 40 batch. So what is a super 40 batches? We are creating a batch of only 40 students basically, and there will be some you can say features which will be provided extra to these particular super 40 batch students. Now, very important thing, the content is same for regular masterclass and super 40 students. So I will just show you the comparison. So if you are a regular masterclass student or a super 40 batch student, you are going to get access to live lectures. Okay. For super 40 regular masterclass, there will be a group kind of mentorship. Okay. But in super 40, you get an individual mentor. Okay. Next, very important thing which we are providing to super 40 students is we are providing 4 months virtual internship at our company, that is Talent Battle. So this will be a technical internship based on various software domains. So already there are some interns working with us from April actually. And these particular domains can be web development, they can be machine learning, they can be data science, they can be app development as well. Okay. Then one more thing which we do is we do a SWOT analysis report. So SWOT is strength, weakness, analysis, and threats. So what happens when we are having weekly mentorship calls with these students? So we understand what are their strengths, which they need to basically keep them up. What are the weaknesses they need to work on? There are some things if they work on, they can improve and go to the next level. That are opportunities. And then there are some weaknesses, I would say, or threats basically. So these threats are which they need to keep attention. Maybe it can lead them to failure as well. So that analysis report is provided to students. Mock interviews are provided for masterclass students. Generally, we give 2 interviews for regular masterclass students, but for Super 40 batch students, those will be unlimited number of mock interviews. So anytime you tell us that your company is coming in, we will arrange your mock interview for that. Then there are some things like individual goal setting. I said weekly 1-to-1 mentorship calls. We provide 100% placement guarantee to our Super 40 batch students. Now you might say how we provide that. With the basically the experience we are having from past around 10 years, we have found that students who do whatever assignments we tell them, whatever courses we tell them, whatever test task we tell them, if they do that, then they definitely crack the offer. Okay, so if we are knowing based on our 10 years of experience that if we can place a particular student, that's why we are giving that particular guarantee for Super 40 batch student. Okay. Referral opportunities and exclusive hiring announcements are for both students, regular masterclass students and Super 40 batch students. So we are having a referral network of more than 300 plus companies. So we are a 10-year-old company. Our like first, second, third, fourth, fifth batch students are already in lot of MNCs. They are having nearly 5 to 7 years of experience now. And whenever there is a referral opportunity in their companies, they convey it to us and we convey it to our students basically. So that's how the referral network works. Some hiring opportunities are not announced publicly. They are announced only to masterclass and Super 40 batch students. Okay. Next, what happens during job applications? Now you might be applying for Goldman Sachs, right? You might be facing some issues. So for job application, guidance and assistance is provided to Super 40 batch students on individual basis. Okay. Resume verification is given to both regular masterclass and Super 40 batch. Okay. What we do is for Super 40 batch students, we are going to even provide corporate guidance after placement. So once you get placed, if you need any particular help before you enter the corporate, that also is provided. Doubt clearing support is provided to both. Okay. So whenever you are studying, you face some aptitude question, technical question, interview question. We have got doubt clearing groups in which we have got our trainers and mentors. So you can, anytime you face any query, you can just put in your question and our trainers and mentors will answer. Okay. One more time, I'll tell. The entire content dashboard live lectures is same for both the batches, regular masterclass and Super 40. The only difference is basically the features which I have mentioned on the screen. So you can take a screenshot and later on you can take the decision like which one you want to join. Okay. So now let me tell you the fee structure as well. So in the regular placement preparation masterclass, we have got 2 validities, 6 months and 1 year. Okay. So if you want to enroll for a 6 months masterclass, then there is a website price and there is a discounted price. So on the card page, you can use the coupon code work hard and you will get the discount. Okay. In Super 40 batch, basically there are 3 subscription validities. Now, what is subscription validities? Basically, this is the time period for which the material will be accessible to you. So if you are a 2025 batch student, go for a 1 or 2 year validity so that it will be, the material will be accessible to you till your placement. Okay. So this is the website price. Ajinkya, you can just put in the link for the regular masterclass and the Super 40 batch. So once you visit the website on the cart page, you can just put the coupon code and you'll get the discount. Now, this is the buddy offer, guys. So many students like to study with their friend. So if you have got a friend, if you have got a buddy, then you get more discount. So here the regular price is 3271. But if you are enrolling with one friend, it becomes 3000, like 2999 per student. Okay. If this, guys, I know that for Super 40, the fee is more. Okay. I know some of you might be financially tough condition. So this fee might be more for you. So we have got convenient no cost EMI options as well, which are provided for Super 40 enrollment because the fees are more over here. Okay. So again, I'll tell the course content is same. You can just go through these particular difference. You can just go through the fee structure and you can get in touch with us for any particular query regarding the enrollment. Most important, we are starting with the new batch from 11th of September. Okay, that is day after tomorrow. So 11th of September, we are starting with this. For Super 40 guys, we are going to take only 40 students. So who should join Super 40 or who should join Talent Battle course? Only if you are serious about your career. Guys, we don't want students who are just going to purchase and waste their parents' money. No, you should be ready to put 100% efforts, whether you are a masterclass student or a Super 40 student. Whatever task, courses, test we give you, you have to solve, and we'll make sure you get placed. Okay, you should not give any kind of excuses that you won't able to do this particular course. Even if you face any particular exam you are not able to do due to some family issues, then later on you can do that, but at least you need to report it to us that I'm facing issue in this particular week, so I'll study next week. So that sincerity level should be we are expecting. Okay, you'll get continuous updates, so you have to update us basically about each and every step. One very important thing, we don't want students who are already very intelligent or they're already prepared everything. We want those who don't know everything, and we'll make sure that you get placed. So that is the big challenge for us. Okay, even if you are zero right now, you are medium level, if you don't know anything, you feel you are not good in coding, you are good in aptitude, just make sure you join Talent Battle and we'll make sure that you get placed. Okay, next, these are generally the live class timings basically. So they are from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m, 4 to 5 days a week on Zoom. And then later on the lecture is provided to you on Talent Battle dashboard. Okay, these are our placement reports. So last year in 2022, we achieved 97.6% selection ratio. So all the masterclass students who were eligible, 97.6% of the students got placed. Okay, highest CTC was 40 LPA in Adobe, average was 8.5. I know 2022 was really great. Each student was having more than 2 to 3 offers. So their average offer was 2.7. Okay. So let me just have a dashboard demo right now so that you will understand. Let me just check if I can show you the dashboard demo. Just give me a minute. So once you enroll, every one of you will get a login ID, password, and you get basically a dashboard. Let me just show. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. So basically, guys, once you enroll, you get this particular dashboard. Okay, let me just see if this is, yeah. So let me just see, there are some important things. One is mock test, technical courses, company specific training, aptitude lecture, live lectures link will be, you are going to get from here basically. Okay. It does not mean that you have to join on Zoom. You have to just come here and attend the live lecture. So that will be in Zoom lecture is inbuilt over here. Okay, so you are going to get here. Next is resume interview, projects, and latest technologies. Now let me show you one by one. So let me just go into a technical course. So this is DBMS course. This is DSA for C++, C programming, DSA in C, C++, Python and DSA in Python, operating system, Java and DSA in Java. So every course which is required. So if I go inside the course, here you are going to get all the modules. Okay. Now, let me just tell you where you can find our syllabus brochure as well. So many of you might have a question basically where to find the syllabus which we are providing. So I'll just go here on the Super 40 page, or you can go on the Masterclass page. Just scroll down here. So this is the Masterclass syllabus brochure. So if you just click over here, you will get the entire syllabus which we are covering. So these are some of the roadmaps which I have already shared this with you. So just scroll down. This is our team basically, guys. All the lectures will be generally conducted by Rohit sir, Vaishnavi ma'am, Pujita ma'am, and Chand sir. So we don't have like hundreds of trainers who will, so one trainer will teach you something, second one will answer the doubts. No, these people are only going to teach you and clear your doubts as well. Okay, so you can just scroll down here. Yeah. So guys, this is the aptitude syllabus which we cover: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, C programming, C++, Java. Okay. So Java, you can check, everything is covered. Okay. Python. Here is the DSA syllabus. So not only general DSA, but also greedy algorithm and dynamic programming is also covered in this. So logic building, DBMS. So you can just go through this particular PDF. This is there on our masterclass course and as well as Super 40 course link. Okay. So let me just go back. These are the technical courses. Then we'll come to aptitude lectures. Okay. For aptitude, this is the basic to advanced course. Okay. In which you are going to get tips, tricks, and shortcuts for each and every topic. Okay. Here you can check all the important quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, all the topics are covered. Okay. There are some offbeat topics as well, like elementary statistics. This is only TCS will ask you, but that topic is also covered over here. Now, once you go through all this, there are some extra practice questions as well. So in percentage, you checked concept clearing, there was only one video. But if you go in practice questions, there are 9 more videos. Each type of question asked in percentage topic is covered. Okay. So that is for each and every topic. So if you go in HCF LCM, here you will find more videos. So every topic has got extra practice questions. If you want, basically, let me just go here. Company specific training. Yeah. So I think I have not enrolled for the masterclass, this demo account. Let me just check. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll enroll, just check to another account. Okay, so here you can check for company specific training. So Accenture, InfyTQ, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, Tech Mahindra, LTI, Capgemini, DXC, Virtusa, Persistent, Mindtree. So all the companies, majority of the companies are covered. Anytime we get any particular new company material, we add it to our masterclass and Super 40 batch students. Okay. Then for resume interview preparation. So here we have got detailed course on how to prepare for personal interviews, technical interviews. Okay. So here you can check for each and every, you can say language, we have provided interview questions, PDF materials as well. Okay. Then you can go into projects. There are some mini projects which are of easy, medium level. Okay. Which maybe you can start up with. Then there are some projects based on AI, ML as well. Okay. Then there are latest technologies like full stack. Now, let me just show you the full stack course. So HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, advanced JavaScript, jQuery, React.js, AngularJS, Node.js, MongoDB, everything, guys, capstone project. So each and every technology has project, as well as there is a capstone project. Then there are mock tests. Okay. So there are aptitude mock test, technical mock test, topic wise mock test, coding test. Guys, everything is there. So Rohan, I know the fees are more. Okay. But we are already providing the no cost EMI option as well to you. If you want to join Super 40, if the fees are really more for you, even after the EMI, then you can join the regular masterclass as well. Okay. So these are some of the mock tests, guys. Okay. So these are like topic wise, company specific, coding test, everything is provided over here. So guys, now let me just check out the questions. I know Ajinkya has been answering some of the questions in the chat. So how many courses are free? How will we get in EMI option? So Kanika, what you can do for EMI option, you can just get in touch with our team. We will provide you a separate link, and then you can register through EMI. Okay. I'm interested in Super 40. We are 4 friends. Can we use buddy offer? Yes, definitely you can use. Okay, just get in touch with us. So if you are going for a Super 40, the regular fee after discount is 6799 for 1 year subscription. But if you are going for 2 students or more, then you get it at 6000. Okay. So basically, Raj, you can just get in touch with our team. You already are there probably in our WhatsApp group, or you are following us on Instagram. So you can follow us there and we'll help you out with the enrollment. Sir, I already submitted my resume without any projects while applying to Goldman. Will they consider that too for selecting for next round after aptitude? Guys, I don't think they will do that right now, but I hope for your actual interview, make sure you go with a prepared resume. Don't do it like that, because later on what will happen, maybe you'll crack aptitude technical test. During the interview, if there are 50 students, they want to take suppose 10 or 15 students, then definitely they are going to check your resume. What does coursework from Goldman include? That I need to check. I'll just check it and update you later on. Okay. Any other question? I don't have resume ready. What should I do to upload for registration process? Right now, you can create your resume from Canva. Okay. And you can upload it. How to enroll for Goldman Sachs? See, we have already created a video for Goldman Sachs. You can just visit our channel. On that, you will find how to register for Goldman Sachs video. Okay. Okay, guys. Any other question regarding the course? Any other question regarding placement preparation? I'm there. Just ask. It's just Goldman Sachs, or we prepared for every company. Where through Masterclass and Super 40, you are going to get prepared for each and every company which is going to come. Okay. So it is not just about Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs already we are providing you free material. So it is not about just about Goldman Sachs. You have to prepare. This is just the start, guys. If you're a 2025 batch student, you are going to face multiple on-campus, off-campus opportunities for which you need to prepare. Are 2 projects on Stack enough? Yeah, that would be more than enough, I think. Sir, EMI links, Kaustubh, just message us. We will share the EMI links with you. Okay, Kaustubh, just message us. Okay. I think Ajinkya has shared the WhatsApp number as well. Akash, Goldman Sachs course is free for you. You can just go through that particular course. Sir, can I do internship of Super 40 in March? Yes, Tejaswini, you can do that. So whenever you want to start with the internship, you can tell us. Some students might want it in March, some might want it in April. So you can start it in March. Where I can see the free course for Goldman Sachs. Ajinkya, you can just share the link for free course of Goldman Sachs. You can check the description of the video also. Iswar Prasad, just check the description of this video. Kaustubh, you can just call us or message us for the enrollment. Yeah, Jigyasa, we are starting with the new batch on 11th. Okay, so you can pay on or before 11th. Okay. For Super 40 guys, we have already taken up 23 students, I think. So let me just check how many students we have updated, I think, on the website. Let me just check how many students have already taken up. We are going to take only 40 students, guys, for Super 40. Just check. Yeah, 23 students have already enrolled, guys. So we have got only 17 seats, which will be more students who can enroll for Super 40. Otherwise, you can enroll for the regular masterclass as well. Okay. Yeah, so Ajinkya has posted the free, basically, Goldman Sachs course link. Can we get internship offer if we perform well in masterclass? Yes, we had actually, Saurav, you can, last time we had launched an internship drive. So like top performance of that drive were taken up for internship. During the internship, will it be a stipend or paid? So no, there will be no stipend for that particular internship because it is going to be virtual. And we are going to basically give you our live projects to work on. So that is why we are providing that. So there will be no stipend during that. Please share the EMI link again. Kanika, EMI currently you can just message us and then we will share you the EMI link. Okay. For direct enrollment, you can use this particular link which Ajinkya has posted. One more very important thing, guys. See, on 2024 batch, this is our Instagram page. So we do post a lot of hiring updates. Okay. And similarly, we have started now. See here, Stripe is hiring for 2024 batch. Rubrik is hiring, Coca-Cola is hiring, Walmart is hiring. So we update a lot of hiring updates. So there are around 33,000 plus students from 2024 batch. So similarly, we have basically started a page for 2025 batch. Already 2,500 students have followed us over here. So here we had already shared the Goldman Sachs pattern. So those students basically who followed us, they got this particular pattern. So here we will be keeping in touch with you with a lot of important updates. So you can follow us here. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you got in detailed information. Let me just sum up for you what all we have taken in this particular session. So first we checked about the pattern of Goldman Sachs, then the important topics. Then I told you very important strategy, like which section you need to face first. Okay. Then we discussed about, apart for Goldman Sachs, how you need to start with the basic skills, then profile building, then company specific training, and then the dream company preparation. So this is the roadmap which you need to follow as a 2025 batch student. Then I told you details about our masterclass content. And this is basically, we are providing masterclass and Super 40 in 2 formats. So those students who want more individual attention, then you can join Super 40. Otherwise, you can join the regular masterclass. So content is going to be same. There are some additional features to the Super 40 batch students, which I have mentioned on the screen. So these are the fee structures. So you can take a screenshot of this. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this particular screen as well. And Ajinkya, just post in our WhatsApp numbers once in the chat, so that the students who are interested to enroll, you can get in touch with us. Because for Super 40 and Buddy offers, we have got EMI options. I know the Super 40 fees are a little bit more, but guys, it is going to be worth, because you are going to get individual attention, you are going to get personal mentor, weekly mentor calls, you are going to get your own SWOT analysis report, everything. It will be, and just for the 40 students, because we are limiting the batch to 40 students only. Okay, so guys, I hope this particular session was fruitful to you. Does masterclass include lectures on computer network operating system? Yes, it does. Everything required for placements is covered. So let me just go back here. So here you can check important computer subjects, courses based on important subjects like database, computer networks, operating systems is provided. Okay, let me just share the course page as well, so that you will get more idea. I'll just go back to our Super 40 and Masterclass course page. Yes, so this is going to be the course content, like aptitude, programming, DSA in all 4 languages, 25 plus projects, unlimited mock interviews. Okay, full stack developer certification, data science, machine learning, latest technologies like AWS, IoT, cloud computing, company specific training, interview, soft skill preparation, and important computer subjects. Okay, these are some of our feedbacks from the past students, so you can just go through this. So this particular student got placed in Mercedes. So this is a 12.5 LPA offer, 9 LPA offer, multiple offers. So you can just even check out this later on this particular. These are all our masterclass students from the past batches. Okay, you can check here past all our success stories. How much questions to qualify for the next round? Aman, Goldman Sachs has not basically told how many questions you have to solve correctly, but make sure you do that maximum. First, go through the questions, you will understand what is the level. By learning Goldman Sachs course, we can attend other company? No. See, Akshay, what happens is every company has their own pattern and strategy. So why we are providing this Goldman Sachs course? Because the time duration is very short and students don't know the sections like diagrammatic reasoning, abstract reasoning, what kind of questions will come. That's why we have created the course with all the previous year questions, and we have given it to students so that you get an idea. It is not about complete preparation. So for complete preparation, I told you that you can either join our masterclass or Super 40 batch. What is SWOT report? SWOT is basically strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Let me just check if I can show you the SWOT report. I think you have any SWOT report link over here with us? Let me just check. Yes, let me just show, guys. I hope my screen is visible for the SWOT report. So this is one of the SWOT reports, sample SWOT reports. Okay. So here your personal details come in. Then the strengths, like what is your academic strength, technical proficiency, whether you have done anything extracurricular, your attitude. Then there are some weaknesses which we analyze, and this is done through weekly mentorship calls. Okay, this is not just random data in one particular session. After multiple calls, multiple sessions, we create this report so that students can analyze themselves and prepare further. Then there are some opportunities which they can do and which will help them to improve their profile. And then there are some threats which is going to be like they have to really work upon, otherwise it will be difficult for them. So this is the SWOT report which we have created, and this we are going to create for all the students of our Super 40 batch. Okay. So guys, any other question? Sir, I register for Super 40 when I will a mentorship call. We have already started, guys. Naveen, you will get a call soon from our mentor. So the students who have enrolled for Super 40, we have already started with their mentorship calls. So soon you will get that. Okay. Okay, thank you guys for attending this session. I really felt happy that more than 500 students attended this session. And still it has been, I think, more than 1 hour now, 1 hour, 15 minutes. And I see more than 100 people still live. So thank you all of you. And see you all on 11th September. We are starting with our new Masterclass and Super 40 batch. So any other query, I think Ajinkya has already posted the WhatsApp number links. So Ajinkya, just post the masterclass link once for 1 year and the Super 40 batch link, the coupon code, and the WhatsApp numbers on which they can contact us for queries or for the EMI payment. Yes. So Ajinkya has posted the link to register for masterclass right now. Yes, for the Super 40 for EMI, he has created a message. You can create that for if you want to register for EMI. Yeah, Rohan, just message us. Okay, for the EMI link, just message us or call on the number. Okay. Yes. So thank you all of you and see you all in the next video. Stay in touch with us and join our WhatsApp groups, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. So bye bye all of you and see you all in the next video.